Quility. Shop life insurance policies over the phone, in person, online, or with the porcupine. Not really. Quility. Shop life insurance policies over the phone, in person, online, or with the porcupine. Not really. Quility. Shop life insurance policies over the phone, in person, online, or with the porcupine. Not really. Quility. Shop life insurance policies over the phone, in person, online, or with the porcupine. Not really. Quility. Shop life insurance policies over the phone, in person, online, or with the porcupine. Not really. Quility. Shop life insurance policies over the phone, in person, online, or with the porcupine. Not really. Quility. Shop life insurance policies over the phone, in person, online, or with the porcupine. Not really. Quility. Shop life insurance policies over the phone, in person, online, or with the porcupine. Not really. Quility. Shop life insurance policies over the phone, in person, online.
Pascal, you are now rocking with the dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings, get your feet to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis is ready, forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, keep saying hi. Five somebody rise up, weekdays, catch us live, somebody, let's go.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Pascal Show. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well out there. Man, we are having some weird technical issues right now, but I appreciate all y'all for being here today. It is we're at the studio. Like I said, we're still working out all the kinks, ironing out a lot of different kinks. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here for a pimp sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta just get in here, throw yourself in the midst of everything and get a little crazy. I do have somebody very special in the house today, but before I introduce our special guest to be a part of the conversation today, yeah, we got somebody new in the house. The other microphones are allegedly working. And yes, I don't know what's up with the porcupine. I had to shut down every single app, every single article I had ready for our conversation today. I have no idea where that soundbite came from. Real talk. I have no idea. Real talk. Nico, do you know where that came from, bruh?
I have no idea, but I think I know that commercial by heart.
I mean, yeah, you can do it with a porcupine, or not really. I have no idea what that was from. So anyway, I appreciate everybody being so patient. We were just dealing with some technical issues because we got some new stuff going on, some new tech to get this thing moving, get this show on the road so we can get people like our guest on the show today. So without further ado, before we jump into everything, of course, we got to do what we usually do, which is please go hit that like button down below. Send those likes past 100 likes. I see a bunch of you guys starting to file in, and we are going to be talking about a whole gang of stuff today. We got a lot to talk about, and hopefully I'll be opening up the phone lines or the video chat lines to hear your thoughts on a very interesting piece that I'm going to be putting on a little bit later. It's not in the title, so don't even think that it's in the title trying to get ahead of us, okay? Real talk. Don't even try to get ahead of us right now, okay? So do not forget to hit that like button down below. Send those likes all the way up. And please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. We working hard out here in these streets for that ass. Yes, hard. I said. What do you say, Nico?
Working hard.
Yes, working hard for the money. You know what I'm saying? Working hard. All right? Say it again, Nico.
Working hard.
Right in the damn camera. Say it again on the damn camera.
Hard. Working hard. You know how we do.
See what I'm saying?
Every day, all day.
Day.
Day. St. Louis.
STL. 314-636.
Indeed.
Okay. Anyway, so please hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Of course, hit that join button if you're feeling the conversations and all that. We'd really, really appreciate it. Anyway, we got to get into some things, but before we do that, we got somebody very, very special in the house. We got recording artist, very talented brother. I got to meet him in this studio just a couple weeks ago, and we kicked it off really, really well. Actually, all three of us did. Man. You know what I mean? We had a great time with this dude. Please welcome my brother, recording artist, CT Finesse
Yeah.
in the house.
Yeah, man.
Yes. How you doing, man?
I'm all right, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm living.
Good.
I'm here. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
thank you for being so patient with just getting through these technical hiccups. So hopefully we get through this, and you're the only one that has to deal with it. Doesn't that make you feel special?
I just appreciate y'all for having me, for real.
Yeah, man. So real talk, I gotta say this, Nico. Did you know that he is our first guest?
First
ever. Official guest.
Yeah.
Damn, I should have brought some liquor to celebrate.
It's all good. You know I keep the Henny, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, he got the Henny on lock.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was here. Now it's gone. I don't even know where the hell it is, but
I'm sure it'll appear again before the end of the show.
Yeah, it'll show up somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It'll show up without a doubt. But here it is, though, man. Real quick before we get into everything, I want you to let everybody know the Pascal Show family, who you are, what you do. I understand that there's something coming up here that you're in the studio recording right now. So tell people a little about yourself, man.
Yeah, I'm CT Finesse. Big Bastard is the brand for sure. I got a tape out right now called Birth of a Bastard. It was released in December. I'm working on a tape right now called Boss Homie Way, Heroes Never Die. It's dedicated to my cousin. He got killed in these St. Louis streets. I just dedicated everything to him. He really the real reason why I even started rapping. Like, he really made me rap, because like without him and without just that proper guidance, it ain't no telling where I'd be out here. So
right,
I got to keep it going for him.
Yeah, man. I commend you for first off always keeping your family with you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a big thing. Now, what's the album? What's the album called?
It's called Boss Homie Way. Heroes Never Die. His name was Hero. He called himself Hero, and everybody, like, I never heard anybody call him by his name. It was always Hero. So like, Boss Homies is what we was called. So like, like when we was rapping, when we first started rapping, I used to always say like Boss Homie Way, like, cause we did everything our way. You know what I mean? And like, it was like the way we was living, and the way everything we was doing is like the way of life. Yeah. So I just started saying Boss Homie Way, and then like when he passed, that's the slogan, like Boss Homie Way, Heroes Never Die.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I commend you for that, man. You know what I mean? You're keeping your family close.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Out of respect, and putting out this album. When does it come out, though?
It ain't a specific date on it. I'm looking.
Oh, come on, man. Come on now.
He gonna hit him like Beyonce and just drop it on him like.
I swear, because it's like,
surprise.
I swear, like, cause I critique myself so much. Like, I make a date and then I go back and like, cause I make music like almost every day. So it's like I make some music and they're like, no, this got to go on the tape and then take this off or put this back on. So like, I'm gonna say late May, June type time, but I want to set it for June for sure, but it's not a date on it. It's not a date. It's ready, but it ain't ready at the same time. Like, cause I'm still making good music and like I'm still shocking myself. So it's like I don't want to leave nothing out. You know what I mean? And y'all not get the full gist of everything that's going on, or who Boss Homie, or what Boss Homie actually is. So just wait on it, man. Just bear with me. But in the meantime, go listen to that Birth of a Bastard. Birth of a Bastard is just a tape full of music that just expresses who I am and expresses what I got going on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very versatile with music, so you gonna know everything I'm able to do. Like, it's not no song on there that sound the same at all.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, so you got something out already.
Yeah.
But you got something else about to drop here very soon.
They saying his mic is low.
I know. I was just about to address that, man. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to promote his stuff and then move on to the next thing. You feel me? Damn.
I got your back.
Let a brother breathe, man. Damn, man. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. But yes, we do know that his mic might be a little low. We're gonna do what we can while we are doing the show.
I'm gonna try to pronunciate a little better for y'all too.
Project.
Yeah.
Maybe projection.
Say it with your chest.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pronounce it.
To be or not to be. Okay. Yeah. So yes. Man, I appreciate you coming on and all that. Real quick, can you do me a favor? Can you I think Josh is right at the door. Can you grab that real quick? I thought he was there. I don't know where he is, but the camera just moved like crazy. Can you move that camera back over this way? Yes. There we go. Back to the normal. Okay, back to normal. You know what I'm saying? So real quick, Josh. Yes, this is live, everybody. His microphone is really, really low. Apparently, this mic right here. CT's mic. Oh, you listening? Okay. See. Okay. I'm proud of you, Josh. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Well, okay. So we had a little bit of a technical issue, so I wanted to make sure I could get this some of these bookmarks back up because I had a whole gang of stuff up ready to go for our conversation today or for tonight because it was going to be definitely something worth a conversation. First off, we got to talk about this DJ Envy situation before we go into our main topic, which is about the Orsolya Gaal situation, which we are going to get into. We are going to be talking about here about that on our main topic here very, very shortly. But first, we got to talk about this DJ Envy situation, which I thought was very, very interesting because I wanted to hear from the rest of the peanut gallery what their thoughts are. I mean, Nico already ready, man. I haven't even gotten into the damn article, but we gonna talk about this because it's worth the talk. Okay. So 1 second for me, please, because once that whole porcupine thing was going on, I was like, okay, I got to get this fixed real quick. But this is something that I found very interesting because DJ Envy his wife has recently come out with a book. She's come out with a brand new book. It says here, DJ Envy's wife. And if you don't know who she is or what she looks like, let's pull her up really quick so you can see what she looks like. All right. 1 second.
She's pretty.
She cool. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, bro.
She's a very attractive woman.
She's a very handsome woman. Yeah. As some people say. She's a handsome woman. But here is DJ Envy with his wife. Okay? Great looking couple. All right? That's the things that money can do for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Okay? Great looking couple. Now, there's been stories where he has been very candid about his relationship, about the, I guess he had an extramarital affair in the past and all that, which is very, very real. Mm-hmm. Very, very real. But now she's come out with a new book. She got a new book. So we got to get into this thing. Okay. It says DJ Envy's wife reveals she faked orgasms. Okay. See, that reach the climax. The climax stuff. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I got a little, not a little Usher in me, but you know what I'm saying. Okay.
Got some pipes.
Pass the cow.
You know what I'm saying? We got a story about that, which we'll get into in a second. But she reveals that she's faked her orgasms in the first 10 years of their relationship in a brand new book. So, she has said this. Obviously, the internet is buzzing after the pair shared some intimate details about their relationship in her new book, Real Life, Real Love, Life Lessons on Joy, Pain, and the Magic That Holds Us Together. That's a long-ass title, y'all. Damn. The couple gets candid about their 20-plus year relationship and how they have managed to stay together throughout life's trials and tribulations. During a recent interview with The Shade Room, which is definitely the best place you want to air out your dirty laundry, especially not being able to pop the cork, she got candid when she revealed to the world that she used to fake her orgasms with her husband throughout their relationship. She explained, and there's a quote here too. I'm sure so many women can relate. You want to reward that man for that work, and the only reward you have to offer is an orgasm. But even if I didn't feel it, I would still be performative. All right. We got to talk about this, guys. Real talk. Okay. I'm in a room full of men, just so you know, just so you're checking all these camera angles. Lots of men in this room, okay, with I'm sure experiences of women faking and women being real. Now, I'm gonna throw it to Nico first because you're our guest, so I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
Man, you
know what I'm saying?
I'm comfortable everywhere.
There we go. So here it is. Yeah. Have you ever experienced a situation, Nico?
Hell nah. It's real. Every time I was
You lying.
No, you know what?
You're lying.
You know what? This makes me think now though. You know what I'm saying? 10 years? 10 years, bro. So
10
you mean
years.
to tell me
Not years, years.
10 years.
Okay, years.
So you mean to tell me Envy was in there putting in work. You know, pow, pow, pow.
How you like that? How you like that? How you like that?
He get up, you know, feeling like He-Man, like, I killed that. She's like, yeah, you did. And 10 years. And then she go to the bathroom and you hear she wasn't lining up her edges, bro. She wasn't lining up. There wasn't no clippers. That was something else. You know what I'm saying? 10 years? You faked it for 10 years? First of all, why did she not tell him, hey, this ain't working. Like, you need to switch it up. Do something different. Like, you know, step your game up. Because 10 years? So how embarrassing is that for him as well? And he had to read a book before it came out. She was like, I put something in here. Let me show you. And he's like, yeah, go ahead and say it. I'd have been like, take all of that shit out.
All of it.
All of that shit
all
out.
Of it?
You bet.
For real?
All of that shit. Take it out.
But it's sale though.
That's true. But they rich already. They don't need no more money. I'll be like, hey, matter of fact, scratch the whole book.
Man, check it out.
Throw the whole thing.
Okay. All right. CT.
Check it out, bro. Like,
let's go.
I was raised like marriage is like, that's everything. You feel what I'm saying? So if we married, like, y'all talk about everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you can't really expect me to sit up here and believe like out of 10 years you never climaxed, or 10 years there was never a conversation that was trying to be had. Because if I'm married, we transparent with each other. I'm telling you like, hey, your performance was trash tonight.
So you call them bullshit.
Or you could tell me my performance was trash that night. You got to look at the numbers, man. It's 2022. Everybody looking to sell something.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no woman on God's green earth. And I'm gonna tell you this because, like, you know, I ain't got no gal, but I done been in some fellas gals that has been unhappy. You've been like, I like the wording. I'm hella transparent.
I like the wording.
I'm a Sagittarius, bro. I'm hella transparent. Like, I don't care what come out my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, and they done been with they dudes for like a couple years. So you imagine being unhappy for 10 years sexually, not mentally, not physically, but sexually. Man, you veering off. You going to go try something new. You going to go do something. So you want me to sit up here and believe you dealt with this trash for 10 years of not climaxing? You can cancel Christmas, man. That's cap. Like, that's cap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm with him.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, 10 years. Yeah. 10. Okay. So the only reason why I feel like when it comes to this, right? See what I did there? Yeah, you're welcome. You did there. Yeah, you're welcome. He got it. It's like a grenade. It went off just now. But okay, so here's the thing. All right, I don't blame her for writing this book, and here's my reason why. Now, I don't know what their story is, what their relationship is like, what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we do know that he was a scallywag. Okay, he went off the beaten path once or twice.
So what you saying? He was with other women?
Other women, yes. Okay,
so
sorry, so many other words.
That
yes.
go to show you then, as a man, like, he wasn't satisfied. Like, no homo or nothing, but he wasn't satisfied either, though. You feel what I'm saying? It's the party is the same. Y'all should have came to conclusions. All right, I'm not being satisfied. You not being satisfied. What we need to do? Y'all are married. You feel what I'm saying? Only y'all can fix y'all problem. Only y'all can fix what's going on in the bedroom. Whether that mean you add another person in or you try some new stuff, that's a conversation. You gotta think about it. When you marry, how many times you walk past your wife or your husband butt booty naked?
Yeah,
like, all day.
Y'all gotta have them uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah, and he right. And if you are intimate, you know what I'm saying, with somebody, and that's your partner, you know what I'm saying, like, you gotta communicate. Like he's saying, like, If she wasn't being satisfied, she should have communicated to him, like, yo, don't do this, do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, give some guidance.
We talking about 10 years, bro.
We are talking about 10 years. Okay, so we are talking about 10 years, but what I'm trying to say is this. I understand, because I didn't get a chance to finish my point. Dang nabbit. All right? Mm-hmm. So let me say this really quick, all right? The real reason I think that this book is coming out is because he has been very, very candid about his infidelity. His infidelious ways. I don't even know if that's the word, but we're going to run with it. Mm-hmm. So I think that one of them is she's going, well, you've been very candid about you going off and knocking the boots with everybody else. Why can't I talk about how you can't make me go for 10 years straight. Now, here's the other thing too. Maybe he did know that he wasn't getting her sassified. Right? Now, if he was not getting her sassified, maybe he wasn't feeling like a man. So he goes and runs off and does that infidelious, trifling ass stuff. Right? That could be it too. Communication, because all the communication's out of whack. They're not talking. You almost there, honey? You're not there? What do you want to do? Counterclockwise? ABC? You know what I'm saying? You want me to speak in tongues for you? You feel me? Mm-hmm. Maybe because of that, that's why he kicked rocks and walked around and went off after a whole bunch of scallywags. That could be it too. You see what I'm saying? So with this book being written, I feel like it's kind of you've been really honest about going out and cheating on me. Let me talk about the honesty about what was really going on betwixt those sheets between you and I.
So you saying it was like a tit for tat thing, like, oh, well, you did this, and now I'm gonna tell everybody.
No, I don't think it was like a low blow type of thing, but I think it's a more of a, you've been very candid, so let me be candid too. And because let's be real, when you hear a story about a man going off the beaten track to go be with another woman, sometimes other women will sit there and go, see, this is why you can't keep your man. They instantly go, you can't keep your man, right? Instantly. That, or not all of them, but some of them. Yeah, I know, Nico. You're like, man, I don't know.
Nah, I mean,
but some will do that and go, see, that's why you can't keep your man. You know, you're not doing this, and this. So, with that being said, it's kind of like, well, the same thing. Maybe she's like, well, I need to talk about my side of things. We weren't able to. You weren't smashing me right.
10 years,
bruh. I know that's 10 years. That's weird, though. She must have been like the most amazing actress in the world up in this piece.
Because I don't know, 10 years, and then the 11th year, she was like, I can't take it anymore. I have to tell you the truth. What?
I swear. Because you got
here's a book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
You got to think about it. Prior to them 10 years, y'all was friends, and then y'all became lovers. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he struck you like lightning before y'all even became lovers. Come on, man. Like, when you with a woman for that long, you know that body. You know what's going on in that body. You know when you hitting that button. You know when you not hitting that button. You know when you did your daily needs of that day. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it's a shame. Like, if it's true, you know what I'm saying? Because you still got to play in between. If it's true, it's a shame on him as well as her. But it's more like you just playing back because you've been cheated on publicly. It's a give and take. Because I don't believe no woman gonna sit up there for 10 years and take no whack piece. Because as a man, and we all men in here, you gonna take some whack box for 10 years?
Hell no.
Man, please.
Hell no.
Man, please. Where your friend at?
Right?
But here it is, though. Okay, let's keep it real now. Just because she isn't getting to the point, right, doesn't mean that her performance ain't on point, though. For him,
it can't.
No,
be.
You got to
cheating. He's cheating.
But if he was cheating, sure. But at the same time, that could be a money thing. That could be a power thing. I mean, that could be many different things.
Yeah, him cheating, you mean?
Also, you got some. Yes. And also, you got to remember, it's like DJ Envy is DJ Envy. Right. So every every corner he turns, he's like, it could be dodging. Imagine trying to dodge a machine gun.
It's hard.
Every single. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying that men can't be faithful. Yeah. Men can be. Ladies, men can be faithful. But
black men don't cheat, though.
Black men don't cheat.
He likes DJ Envy, light skin. He makes.
I wasn't gonna say. I'm glad you said it.
But I'm just saying, you got all that coming at you all day, every day, all day, every day, right?
Yeah.
I feel like at some point, maybe the 10 years or the lack of communication or whatever the hell it is, it just makes him, I don't know, snap. You know, say, F it. I'm gonna do this in a moment of weakness. That could be it too. But you can't say that her performance in bed isn't good, because, I mean, let's be real. Come on now.
If you use that standpoint, then you got to use it like this. Like, if her sex wasn't good, like, was he happy mentally? Was he happy physically? What did that other woman give him that his wife wasn't giving him? You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't just be sex, because she could have gave him conversation. The other woman could have gave him conversation that led to sex. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's
Or-
always different aspects of that.
He could just
Right.
be a man whore.
Yeah, man. Too, you know what I'm saying? Like
He just might.
I'm a young man, so I ain't,
Yeah.
you know,
That-
hey, that's all I'm saying. Is,
We all have our man whore days. Okay.
Hey,
Mhm.
shit.
Okay. If we are ever so blessed to even be like that, some guys have that kind of swag where they can talk to anybody,
Mm.
and then some just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Nico? You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know why you looking
It's
at
been
me
a-
while
it's
you
been a
saying
cold-
the don't part.
some odd 100
you know,
years, hasn't
I've
it?
been out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Like not now, but I was blessed.
Nico
I've
said
been
he
around
been
a little bit.
outside. Okay.
I've been outside. Not right now though. Hey babe.
Yes.
Hey, you got to take care of home, man.
Yes. Happy wife, happy forever, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
I had
Allegedly.
fun for the both of y'all. Don't
Hey,
worry
go
about it.
ahead, man.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry
Go
about
ahead,
it, man.
Playboy.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it,
Okay. Well, we got to move on to the next story, and it's our next. It's one of our main topics. And it's something that I covered just last night because there's been this big story about this woman, 51-year-old Orsolya Gaal, who was found unalive in a bag. She was dismembered and found in a hockey duffel bag in Queens, New York. This is who she is, or this is what she looks like. Unfortunately, you can't see it. You gotta look over here. Unfortunately, guys, but yes. Now there has been new information revolving around this woman and what has happened here. Now, I talked about this on the show the other day, last night, with all my speculations. Because for real, let me just show you guys this photo real quick one more time. Now, the photo to the right is the actual security cam footage, like a ring light footage of this assailant dragging her body in this hockey duffel bag on wheels. Now, if you see it, okay, you can see it. To me, well, I'm gonna tell you guys the story really quick, okay?
Yes, please do, because
So-
I need to get caught up.
Just a little quick story, okay? So first off, she lives in Queens, New York. She was out with some friends. She was out there kicking and having a good old time on a Friday night. This is the same time that her son, who's 13 years old, is home, okay? And her husband and her son, 17 years old, are out in Oregon. So they're on the other side of the country checking out some colleges, okay? They're on a college tour.
Mm-hmm.
So she's out with friends. She goes and does her thing. She gets back home. She takes the dog outside the backyard to take a dookie, take a number 2, do its business, go to the bathroom, whatever. Neighbors see her outside. She goes back inside the home, and that is the last time anyone has ever seen her alive. Somebody puts her, obviously stabs her over 60 times, cuts her up, puts her into this duffel bag, and then takes her, rolls her in this hockey bag, which I just showed you, okay, has wheels on it. So it wasn't like he was just dragging it. It had wheels. So he's rolling it down the street for a little less than half a mile and just discards it off the side of the road. A jogger goes out, finds this duffel bag with their dog. They're running with their dog. The dog's freaking out, wondering, and he's wondering why is he freaking out over this bag. He opens up the bag, finds this woman, Orsolya, chopped up in this bag.
Jesus.
Okay, now here it is. You see the photo. I'm going to show it to you guys one more time because, I like to do that just so you guys have some visuals. We've seen the security cam footage, but here's a still of the security cam footage. This is a person that found somehow this hockey bag, this hockey duffel bag, and stuffed her inside of this hockey duffel bag, and then started to, I guess, nonchalantly, the way the video looks like he is skipping down the damn road. He looks happy. Okay. So he's walking down the street with rolling this duffel bag. No one ever thought that maybe this woman may have known this person, this assailant, this possible whoever this is. So, with that being said, you look at the height, you look at the way he walks in this video and all that. There's a lot of questions I have that make me think that this is a kid. Now, hear me out. I know Nico's already his wheels are turning. I see it. I see you, bruh. But here it is, though. Okay, they have already taken in the 13-year-old boy, the 13-year-old son. The 13-year-old son. The cops show up. He's like, I don't know where my mom is. I've been upstairs this entire time. Whatever. They detain him. They bring him in for questioning. He is let go like he is not a person of interest, which I find very strange. You look at the footage. It looks like a kid. To me, it looks like a kid. So you want to see the footage, the still one more time? Okay, hold up. CT wants to see one more time. See that right here? To me, that's a kid.
It do look like a kid.
Right?
He ain't too tall.
Say that again to the microphone because we can't hear you, bro.
I say he kind of do look like a kid. I ain't gonna lie.
He's short.
Yeah.
He a short dude, and it looks like a dumb kid. Okay, so let's go into this thing real quick. All right. So, kid, 13-year-old gets detained. I already said that. He's questioned. He's let go. Father and son come back home. But here it is. I forgot to say this piece. I'm sorry. I'm jumping all over the place, but I'm trying to stay concise with the timeline. So this person who kills this woman takes her down a half a mile down the street, stuffed, dismembered inside of a duffel bag. While he is doing that, he gets access to her phone and texts a message to the father saying something along the lines of, your wife had me locked up and now I'm back. You and your family are next. That's what he said in the text message. So now when I'm sitting there chopping it up with the fam, because the fam is amazing, shout out to the fam, they're all sitting there going, well, wait a second. That doesn't make any sense. How did he get access to getting inside the phone? Now, there's two options. He had a passcode because he intimately knew this person. Either it's his mama or they were knocking the boots. Either those two, or somebody very messed up used her face after they dismembered her body. Okay. So these are all the information that's going out here. Now there was speculation and rumors circulating saying that she may have had a lover, a side dude. Now we have found out that is 110% true with this article right here. So here it is, guys. Still can't believe this. This is very, very true. And this is right here on the show, exclusive ex-handyman. He was a handyman. He could have been a pool cleaner for crying out loud. But they're saying ex-handyman lover who knew of spare key is now being sought by the cops in New York City because of this New York City woman's slang. So let's get into this. Cops want to question a former handyman lover of slain queens Orsolya Gaal, who had intimate knowledge of her home, including where the family kept a spare key. The Post has just learned. The man, who has not yet been formally identified as a person of interest or suspect in the gruesome slaying, is believed to have had a romantic relationship with the 51-year-old married mother of two before the affair went south, law enforcement sources say. It is unclear when the relationship began and ended, but according to sources familiar with the case, the man knew the family kept a spare key at their well-kept Forest Hills tutor and would have been able to access the home without breaking in. So now I just want to add this one more time. Gaal, or Orsolya, was stabbed nearly 60 times. Apparently, they said, to be absolutely correct on the number, she was stabbed 58 times. All right. In the wee hours of Saturday, inside the front of the home, with her corpse then taken to the basement. Sources and authorities have said then she was stashed in a black Bauer hockey bag, a big ass hockey bag, y'all. And then she was stashed. She was stashed in this bag this bag belonging to one of her kids, and then a pouch containing her body. Wow. And then the pouch containing her body was then dragged outside and dumped about a half a mile away, leaving behind a trail of blood. So they followed the trail of blood from where they found the body in the duffel bag on the side of the road. They basically followed it like breadcrumbs back to the house. Y'all, this is insane. This is insane. So for me though, I keep thinking it just seems a little strange that it would be like, say, an ex-handyman lover. It feels like, and then the text message seems a little strange. It feels like they're trying to throw people off so that they can get them off their trail, whoever it may be. But in my mind, I'm going, okay, if the murder, if the unalived event happened in the front of their home, you're telling me that 13-year-old boy didn't hear anything? That doesn't seem a little strange to you guys?
It said he was at the crib the whole time.
He was in the crib the whole time.
You ain't hear no yelling. You ain't hear no.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Unless he's playing like COD at full blast,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
but then you go and you don't even go like, "Hey, mom, I'm hungry" or something like that, or I want to warm up a frozen pizza or something like that.
What time did this? Like, what was the time frame here?
From what they say, this happened in the morning or like late Friday night.
Okay.
Yes.
So, because it first of all, you stab somebody 58 times. That's some personal shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's real personal.
Thank you. So, or you are crazy, or you are absolutely crazy, and you're just impassioned rage is going on because you're just impassioned and rage.
But then on top of that, and then on top of that, to actually feel like you have enough time to sit there, stab the person 11 times, and then chop their body up. That takes time. You know what I'm saying? So did they know the kid was in the house? A whole lot
of precious time.
You know, like, I don't know. This just sounds weird.
But the kid is going, where's mom? Nah. Cops are knocking on the door, and cops are showing up, and he's like, I don't know where my mom is. What? How do you know you don't know where your mom is then? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know she missing. Like,
you feel me? Yeah, something ain't right, baby. And then you look at that damn thing. You look at that footage. You go, hey man, no. That looks like a kid. Or that's a very short, grown ass man.
So is it like it's a video, or is it just a still of that?
Say that again.
I said, is it a video, or is it just a still?
Oh, there's a video. Oh. There's a video. Hold up, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, because I mean, looking at it, it did look like a kid. I was like, man, that looks like a teenager.
I'm just saying that it seems a little.
So you said her son was how old? 13?
13, right?
Okay,
13, so genetics is crazy nowadays, though. So yeah, let me see that video.
Let me show you. Let me show the video. Hold up. I gotta find this ish. You know how it is. You know what I mean? So hold up. Let me find
that's some craziness.
You got me looking. Deep diving real quick. We're gonna solve the murder.
CT over there, like, it looks like to me.
Well, as the centripetal force of the sun. Shoot! Hold up! I got.
That's a crazy situation, man.
It's a little strange.
Crazy. She probably didn't let him get his snacks or something.
Okay,
right. Right,
just angry as hell. But then also the other thing is what makes you think that, like, what makes you automatically go, you know what? Let me stuff this whole body in this hockey duffel bag that just seems so conveniently to be here in this basement.
I'm saying,
you feel me?
And then cut it up though, like,
yeah. Because so what do you use to cut up a body? You're not just going, I'm gonna find the kitchen knife around the house to cut through bone and all of it. No, you have to have some real tools to be chopping a body up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's
a lot more to this.
There's a lot more.
We missing something.
So I'm trying to pull up trying to find the actual footage of this thing. So hold on. But yeah, she was.
Have y'all seen the house? Is it like a mansion?
Oh, it's nice. It's a $2.1 million house in Queens. And
so
so
it's a pretty big house.
So
Yeah.
that's the only
I mean,
camera that's outside.
that's the only camera that they've seen so far.
Or that they've shown us at least, probably.
Right. And there might be more things going on. I mean, we talked about this last night with, I talked about this last night with the fam. And with the fam, we found out, or we were thinking that maybe they're saying, oh, we're looking in this direction, maybe to give that little kid, not making him think that he's a prime suspect before he starts to try to run away or something.
I mean, but I don't.
To me, he's a prime suspect.
I mean, I don't think he chopped his mom. Well, you know what? You
can't say that because
could be friends.
In my past, I done worked with troubled youth. I'm talking about youth that done been in sex trafficking, youth that done just been on some stuff like, hey, listen, like, hey, this man I'm talking about boys. This man gonna do it to you tonight, and that's how we gonna eat tonight. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, like I'm able to like see stuff that a normal person won't see. So you can't really say that unless you actually talking to that kid, bro. Like, these kids is different. You feel what I'm saying? Like, these kids hella different. It's stuff going on behind closed doors that we can't see, that a normal person won't see. But if you working in that field, you pick up on it. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's crazy.
No, I mean you ain't wrong with that. And there's some. Hold on, I think I got it. Let's pull this up. But I mean, and then I kept thinking that maybe there's maybe families involved, like not family, other friends.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not the only one involved with this stuff. I mean, I know that that's a crazy thought, but we live in crazy times. Kids are killing each other every single damn day with guns all the live long day. We were just talking about this right before we went live about the Airbnb shooting. 2 people got severely injured, and then 7 other people were shot in this party at an Airbnb. I mean, people are just pulling out anything and just doing crazy, heinous things to each other. But let's take a look at this real quick so we can see it for ourselves. It's going to be right over there on that big screen.
Oh.
Here behind me, you can take a look. There is still a crime scene here at this hour. Police say her body was found in a duffel bag about a mile away here from her home. And now as they try to figure out who murdered her and why, Pix 11 has learned that her eldest son and husband were both away at the time. She was a married mother of 2 teen boys who lived in this Forest Hills home with her family.
She was a very nice person, very nice, very loving with her kids, normal mom, just walking her dog all the time.
But on Saturday morning, a tragedy started to unfold. 51-year-old Orsolya Gaal's body was found in a duffel bag a mile away near Forest Park.
This is a quiet neighborhood, so nothing happens around here.
Surveillance video captured what appears.
Hold on. Hopefully let me get rid of this closed captioning here. Hopefully they're going to play the
video captured what appears to be someone dragging the duffel bag on the sidewalk hours earlier. The gruesome details have left this quiet Queens community rattled.
Oh, shock. Tremendous shock, yes. We're very sad and we can't believe that, something like this can happen in your block.
John Blankson lives next door. He says their families were close.
Then we go over to theirs, they come over to ours.
Police say a trail of blood led officers to Gaal's home on Juneau Street. Police sources say the killer used her cell phone to send a text to her husband that read, "Your whole family is next."
See that? And then so he kills all these people, and then he says, "Your whole family is next." Oh, your wife put me in jail. I'm back. Your whole family is next. Who actually says something like that unless they're up to no good or unless they're up to doing something like this, right? Unless they're trying to throw people off. Now, I'm trying to find the actual, I thought that him walking would have been in that video.
That's a crazy.
But that's crazy though, right?
But they didn't say, so she was just stabbed then.
58.
I mean, she was stabbed multiple times, baby.
But she wasn't
multiple times
cut up.
What?
She was dismembered.
That's Thanksgiving.
She was dismembered?
Yes.
Jeez.
Yes, she was dismembered. Okay. Straight up dismembered, bruh.
Yeah,
I mean, that means cut up to me. To me, that means cut up. But hold up.
But what you cutting her with though? 58 times.
Because that makes a difference too.
It's a lot.
From stabbing to
58 push-ups is hella. So just think about,
Bruh.
I ain't trying to be funny, but
no, but you ain't lying though.
Stabs, bro.
Okay,
And
hold up.
where's the dog? What
Hold
happened to
up.
the dog?
I got the video. It's right here. What happened to the dog?
I'm just,
you ain't wrong with that. What happened with the dog?
because the dog, it looked like a little dog.
Yeah,
you
there's
know,
a-
little dogs speak.
Yeah, she got a little exactly. She
So-
got a designer dog. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? One of those little designer
And
dogs.
they be
So-
yapping. So this
Yeah.
whole time, nobody heard the dog, or the kid ain't hear the dog, or the.
Ain't nobody heard nothing, man. Okay, here we go. And this is from a video. This is from another video. Okay, the one that I showed last night. I was trying to find that, but let's take a look at this. It's freezing up. Hold up. Let it do its thing. Go up to space and come back. You know how it is. Hold on. Come on, man. Hold on. Let me refresh the page really quick. But yes, that's just absolutely crazy, y'all. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll come out with more info as far
New York Street leading to a duffel bag inside is telling NBC on Saturday.
I mean, this is a really
Video from the neighborhood confirming to
this is a really safe neighborhood.
the NYPD confirming to WNBC that this home security video from the neighborhood shows the possible killer rolling Gail's body in a duffel bag. Police say Saturday morning a 911 call reported a suspicious bag with blood on it.
You know what I'm saying?
PD
I'm
confirming
pulling it
to
back. Take a
often
look
walks
at it
these
one more
streets.
time.
Shock.
One more again for the nosebleed seats, because I know some of y'all have seen this, but we're gonna see it again. All right, just for CT, because I need him to see this. He's yeah, you good. The camera keeps moving around, but okay, we should be all right now. Okay, all right. So take a look at this.
Absolutely shocking. I mean, this is a really safe neighborhood.
The NYPD confirming to WNBC that this home security video from the neighborhood shows the possible killer rolling Gail's body in a duffel bag. Police say Saturday
Look at
morning
that
a
walk.
911 call reported a suspicious bag.
Man, I'm rolling it back one more again. I'm telling y'all, I'm dead ass. I'm telling y'all, this is not a grown ass man.
You don't think so?
No, I really don't think this is a grown ass man. No, I really don't. This is, I mean,
Well,
I
I'm
got my
looking at it
theories.
compared to the tree,
Yes,
and the
doing
car.
That, you're doing that Sherlock Holmes thing. I feel you. I feel you.
I'm secretly Batman.
Yeah, you
but
know what I'm saying?
yeah, I'm looking at it from that perspective. It kind of looks like an adult to me now.
This is a young human being. This person be young. Okay, let's take it one more time. No sound. Just take a look at the walk. The walk looks like he's on his way to school. I'm sorry. It feels like he's about to go to biology class. He can't wait to be in the dissecting part of a class of biology today. I'm sorry, but like real talk, he looks like
looks like a grown man to both of y'all.
No, that don't look like a grown man to me.
I mean it.
Look at that. Look at his walk.
I mean, and he's pulling it with one hand, right?
Yeah, he pulling it with one hand. But it was a dismembered body. Remember that.
But
dismembered.
Did they say that? I didn't hear her say dismembered.
They just said dismembered.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
But
I heard that she was. I heard first that she was actually folded up in a fetal position.
Okay.
But then I'm hearing stories that she's actually been dismembered. So I don't know what is true and what is fact and what is fiction. But look at that walk, man. You telling me, bruh. You telling me that's a grown ass man? Come on, you tell me that's a grown ass man?
Yeah, it looked like one of me. I mean, maybe I'm tripping, but
he's like, even CT's like, nah, I don't know, man.
Does it look like a kid to you?
I don't know. I'm sorry. That looks like a kid on the
nowadays though. Like, boy, you will see a 13-year-old 6'5".
No, I get you.
You know what I mean? So, R.I.P. Tyrese Sampson. That was a 14-year-old kid, 386 pounds or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a 14-year-old kid. So,
how big was she? Like, I mean, she looked slender. I don't know if she was like 5'5" or if she was a short lady or if she was a tall lady, but you know, putting somebody's body like lifeless body into a bag
Mm-hmm.
and then, you know, dragging it up the street. That's a lot of, you know, that takes a lot of strength.
Unless he didn't take everything.
So it's a hand or a foot left somewhere?
I
Is
mean,
that what you're saying?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I can't predict the future.
Hmm.
But you know, that's just what I'm thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I mean, what's okay? This is so messed up. Can you do me a favor? Can you move it back? That camera back over. This way. You can keep going. Be generous. Come on. Come on. Oh well, turn it this way. No, that way. Beautiful. There you go. Perfect. Right there. Okay. So then, okay. Let me. I hate to be morbid. I'm going to be morbid. What's easier? Or maybe this will answer a lot of questions to all three of us. What's easier? A desk that is fully put together, or a desk that is dismantled?
It depends on if it's in a box or not. If it's in a box to carry it, what you carrying it in?
Probably a box. Like you at IKEA, you're buying the desk. It comes in a box.
Do the box got holes in it? Do the box got a handle on it? You feel what I'm saying?
Think about it like it has wheels on it.
If it got wheels on it, I'm just gonna roll that joint.
There you go. You're gonna roll it, right? But it's not a fully erect. DJ Envy doesn't know what we're talking about when we say erect.
Why you had to throw a shot at
I had
Envy?
to, but it's not a fully put together desk. It is just the box with all the pieces, screws, everything in it, right? And there's wheels on it, and all you got to do is drag it, right? Drag the wheeled box. Which one's easier? Wheeling a desk that's already put together, or a desk that's taken apart? I'm just, and it's in a box. I know that sounds really morbid, but which one's lighter?
Taking the apart.
The scariest part about this whole thing to me is how nonchalant this person is just walking down the street like, "Eat today." Like, oh, what am I going to eat tomorrow?
Like a 13-year-old boy.
Or a crazy grown man.
But you can't say it's a crazy grown man, because even if a man, I don't know, but even if somebody crazy, I feel like, man, if you don't know their neighborhood, you're not just gonna be trolling through that joint. Like I'm not gonna go to no. First of all, me personally, I'm not finna walk through no neighborhood that I ain't never been through. That's just me.
Okay. So then let's put this factor in there too. Ooh, yeah, I'm happy we talking about this today, gentlemen. Yes. Okay, I'm glad you said that, CT. Because think about it. Who would walk down a neighborhood like that, so nonchalant? Somebody who actually knows that neighborhood, somebody that actually lives in that neighborhood. Right. They go, "Oh man, at this time nobody's looking out their windows, man. Shoot."
But you gotta also add in, if she had a side dude and Buddy was clapping cheeks, that could have been the time. That could have been the time. She like, "You come over at 12. You come over at this time. That's when such and such ain't at home. You come over at this time. That's when my son sleep." So you gotta kind of like, it's still like
she talked just like that too. She's like, "That's when my son sleep." Okay. Yeah. The husband comes home. "Hello, honey." You know what I mean? No. But on some real stuff, you ain't wrong with that. That's true too. But why would he be kicking rocks on foot? Why wouldn't he just jump in the back of a ride? I mean, not in the back of a ride. Sorry, jump into his ride, throw the remnants of her in the trunk of his car, and skedaddle. Why go down only half a mile, less than half a mile, kicking mother loving rocks in a neighborhood?
Okay,
you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but if y'all trying to say it was the son, right? When you stab somebody 58 times, that's a bloody scene. So were there blood on his clothes?
Okay.
Did he have defensive or cuts and scratches on him? Like, they didn't say nothing about that. So as far as it being like him, like that's a bloody scene. Blood's gonna be everywhere.
Okay.
Including like on his skin too.
He had time. This is not, hold on, hear me out. Okay. So here it is. He had time, CT. Okay. He had time. Think about it. This act happens late at night, early in the morning, Saturday morning, Friday, late night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She the bag, let's just say, and may she rest in peace, real talk. But her body and this bag were found several hours later. Mm-hmm. This wasn't like 2 hours later. This wasn't 30 minutes later. This was several hours. This was in the morning, Saturday morning. So you're telling me that he didn't have time to go home, take a quick shower, scrub off whatever he needed to scrub off on his own body, leave this crime scene as is, whichever way he left it, but come out to the door when they knock on the door, when Popo goes, open up, it's the police. He's just going, what's going on, officer? Clean. See what I'm saying? I mean, clean as the day he was born.
He's 13, right? He's 13.
He's 13, but you don't
like he,
come on, man.
He
you tell me
like he the smartest 13-year-old on the planet.
Doogie Howser. You about to say Doogie Howser? He Doogie Howser.
He the smart. He got to be the smartest, most incredible killer. Homie, to be like, all right, I'm gonna chop my mom up, and then I'm gonna go dump her down the street. Then I'm gonna go home and take a shower. I'm not gonna disturb the crime scene, I'm just saying that's a lot.
Hear me out, Nico. Okay. Let me try to explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. Okay,
explain it.
Some people are out here, they watch nothing but movies like this.
Yeah, I
do nothing
too,
but crime
but
movies.
I'm not confident enough to be.
But
like,
I'm just saying, if you got time on your hands and you panic or you whatever, and you don't want to get caught, you will do by any means necessary to not get caught. So if you do say said thing, and then all of a sudden you got time on your hands. You got time to what? Well, you think he's just going to go sit on the couch, just drenched in blood, playing COD? Probably not. He's going to go into the bathroom, take a shower, get himself together.
Yeah, but they would have found all of that evidence.
Yeah, where them bloody clothes
they'd have found all of that evidence, unless he went down there and butt naked.
Unless he tossed it. I don't know. You destroying my dreams.
I'm just saying.
No. And I appreciate the debunked. Like you guys challenging my theory. But that's my theory.
He could be a 13-year-old genius. Or like y'all was saying earlier, had help.
Man, or he had help. Or he is a kid who has seen enough horror movies or enough murder movies to know what the procedure is to a certain extent. I'm not saying to be able to cover his ass, okay, perfectly, but to know to at least wash your ass when you're covered in blood.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I've never stabbed anyone to death.
Neither.
But I would imagine that if you get all that blood on you, it's not easy to just wash it off like one shower and then I get the Dove or I get the Irish Spring and I'm good.
It's some real work. It's some real work.
You scrubbing.
Yeah, you be scrubbing. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, hold up. I got some super chats that I need to get into here really quick. So real quick, Madeline Reed, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Loving the setup. Like seeing you having a discussion with some people in person. Thank you so very, very, very much. Thank you. I appreciate all the love and support here, y'all. I know that I had another super chat in here that was way up here. Hopefully I can find it again. I know it was from Latif, but I didn't get a chance to read it. We were knee deep in this discussion. Here it is. Spladow. It goes. He says, Latif, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. He says, Kelfer Squad, let's be mindful of our dialogue. Saying chopped up versus stabbed could get us. Okay, you are totally 110% right here. So we will be careful with our words. Thank you so much, because we got to say things because YouTube likes to.
We just say dismembered.
Dismembered.
It did say she was dismembered.
Allegedly, that's what they're saying right now. But I mean, this is, and so just so you know, okay, we're not going to be on this conversation for very much longer, but there it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, y'all. I mean, the craziness of this is that this is a true story. You know what I'm saying? That this is a real deal. That this has happened only a few days ago, and now people are still trying to wonder what the hell happened to this young woman or to this mother of two. I have my speculations, but you guys have, debunked the hell out of those things, challenged the hell out of those things, and maybe it is the handyman, this ex-handyman lover that was very upset, or hubby found out that she was off smashing, and he put a hit out on her. That's the other thing too. A contract.
That's
I'm just saying.
Hey, but
that just threw off CT. He's like, bruh, really? Oh,
it's
snap.
a possibility.
You got me pulling my little bitty chin hair.
Yeah. the possibilities are endless up in this piece, man. The possibilities are endless. Yeah. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? As time goes on, you know what I mean? But we got to go into our next story. But before you guys, before we head into the next story, please do me that favor. Hit that like button down below. Send those likes all the way up. That would really, really mean a lot. Get it past 200 likes for me real quick. You know what I mean? We're working hard out here in these streets to keep you interested and keep you entertained in the conversations and all that. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. All right. So we got, let's see. Okay. We got a couple more stories, but we're going to do one more. I know CT got things to do and all that. Oh, you good?
Straight.
You good? Okay. Well.
What, so I don't got things to do, Pascal? Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't give a damn.
I ain't got nothing to do?
I don't give a damn about you.
I mean, I don't, but,
Get that Henny out. Come on now.
I was just making sure. Oh, we pouring Henny?
Yeah, man. Drink responsibly, everybody. Okay? just letting you know. Just letting you know. It's the boys' time right now.
Indeed.
Okay. So, next story that we have here is we have got to talk about Ezra Miller.
Oh, man.
Ezra Miller. Whoops.
Oh, this breaks my heart, man.
Yeah, this is pretty bad, man. Like I said, I had all these things set up and now all of it is gone. So I got to pull this back up again. But here is this story, man. Okay, so I don't know if you know who Ezra Miller is, but he is the Flash in all the new DC comic movies and all that. Mm-hmm. Whether you like him or not, let's keep it real. This boy needs some help. This is I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna call it like I see it. Now, I got an article. Let me show this to you guys real quick. It just, I feel bad for the kid. I do. I mean, yes and no. Let me just say that real quick, because you got the monies. Okay, you got the fame, you got all this stuff. But the Flash actor Ezra Miller has been arrested for a second time. Well, actually, a third time, actually. But this time for second-degree assault in Hawaii. Okay, so here it is. He is obviously starring the new Flash movie, The Flash. It's the new solo Flash movie that he's in. He was really good in the other in the Justice League movie and all that. I thought he was a really good choice for this movie or for this character. Okay, but he was arrested again just a few weeks after being arrested before in Hawaii. Okay, for the second time. So he was arrested for second-degree assault around 1:30 a.m. on Tuesday following an incident at a private residence in the district of Puna. So during the course, this is what they're saying right now, during the course of their investigation, police determined that the individual, later identified as Ezra Miller, became irate after being asked to leave and reportedly threw a chair, striking a 26-year-old female on the forehead, resulting in an approximate half-an-inch cut on this girl's head. So the woman injured refused treatment. Well, she a real G, apparently. All right. So last month, this also happened. Miller, who previously appeared as the Flash in multiple DC superhero films, was arrested in Hawaii again and charged with disorderly conduct and harassment after an incident at a bar. Again, he was very vocal and very aggressive towards a woman inside that bar. They were doing karaoke. Apparently, he didn't like the karaoke. And let's keep it real. Sometimes karaoke is terrible. Sometimes you got to keep it real and tell people they suck. But at the same time, this dude went out of his way to say all this kind of stuff to make sure everybody knew how he felt. He started a ruckus inside of the club or in this karaoke bar. And then next thing you know, he got arrested. But what's funny is around the same time, this is not in the article, but just to add a little bit more to that whole situation, he was brought in to a friend's home, or like he randomly met some people out and they were like, hey, you can come and spend the night at our home. So apparently he went over to their home, spent the night at the crib, and out of nowhere in the middle of the night, he walks up and he says, I'm going to kill you and your slut wife. So then he gets arrested for that as well. So this is 3 things in a row with this Ezra Miller character. And I gotta say, at first, when I first said it, when I first started the story, I was like, I feel bad. I feel bad for you, Ezra. But then I'm like, no, I don't. I really, really don't. You have all the possibilities, all the blessings in front of you, have all these great things, all these possibilities right in front of you. And you decide to go down this ridiculous route of recklessness. You have multi-million-dollar bags for playing this character. You're a talented dude. You got it because they like you. I mean, yeah, I get the Snyder cut was better. Okay. But at the same time though, I mean, you can't sit there and take out whatever your grievances are out on the rest of the world, especially towards women. Every single last one of them, his aggression is towards women, towards females. I've never seen him in these stories that he's been arrested for. Have I ever seen him put his hands on a man? And that's the one thing I'd love to see him try to do. Yeah. Put his hands on a man. And I'm telling you, he'd be like, in the arms of the angel. He'd be dead right now. Him dead if he try to put his hands on a man instead of trying to put his hands on multiple women. Now, this one he just got arrested for, 2nd-degree assault. He threw a chair across the room to hit another woman in the head. What kind of person is this? Please cancel this man from doing Flash. I'm not for canceling, like cancel culture, but don't let him ever play this role ever again.
Yeah, I think
he needs to go get counseling.
I think he just ran his ass out of this role because it's been like, first of all, I know if I'm at Warner Brothers and I'm the studio, I'm like, Jesus, again? What'd he do now? And they're trying to reboot this whole DC thing, and he was going to be like one of the main parts of it. So with him getting into all of this trouble now, I think we talked about it on one of the other shows. They've halted all of his, future Flash stuff. So you might be right. At this point, his role as the Flash might be done.
Oh, it's a wrap. Son.
And as you were saying, like just assaulting women, like that's got a lot of bitch in you. You know what I mean?
Nah, but check it out though. He got 2 different problems going on. He got some internal problems going on with women, and he got a drinking problem. You feel what I'm saying? Because
you want to hide the Henny real quick.
He got a drinking problem. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if you continuously taking stuff out on women, and you got something going on in your head, that's the problem. You just putting 2 + 2, and then that's what equal 4. So once you get the alcohol and you see a woman, you just going full fledged and you going crazy. You ain't dealing with your problem. You drinking your problem.
Yeah, he's being a dick.
Yeah,
and why? Like, go home, bro.
Yeah,
Does he live in Hawaii?
That's what I'm saying. Like you staying in Hawaii just to deal with your problems. If he from there, it's different because maybe it's like whatever it is that's haunting him, or whatever it is in his past that's what I'm saying, making him do these things. It may have happened in Hawaii. I don't know, but like you got 2 different problems going on, bro. Like you don't want to voice what you got going on, so you look at it as drinking, and then like. I was always told like that alcohol, that liquor bring out the truth. It show you who you really is. It show you what you really got going on. So if you just continuously going at a woman, it's bigger than a woman. A woman did something to you, and then like you don't want to talk about it, so you drinking. So once that liquor up in you, then that's when that real you coming out.
Yeah.
And then a drunk man's words is a sober man's thoughts.
Yeah,
something like that.
That's what I was trying to say, but I couldn't remember what it was.
Oh, you good?
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To help you out, bro.
So.
But you are telling hard facts right there.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, this is a dude who's dealing with whatever demons he's got going on inside of him, and instead of him dealing with it by turning to the bottle and God knows what else he's putting into his body as well, he needs to go and seek counseling. Real talk. Yeah. I mean, this is the kind of thing where I go, you need to go to rehab and sit down and figure some things out for yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get the proper counseling, get clean, make amends for the wrongs that you've done. Clearly you're in Hawaii and not in LA. And I'm thinking for a very good reason. And maybe it's because you've been kicked out and banned from every known bar that you've tried to go kick it at. Maybe that's what it is. You know what I mean? That's assumption, but let's keep it real. Maybe that's what it is. You know, that's why you're in Hawaii acting a damn fool out here in these streets. Man, you know what I mean? Go find Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, of course, you know, we want him to get help. My main concern is the Justice League movies and the DC movies. I'm a big DC fan. So we already don't have Superman Henry Cavill no more. Now we about to lose. We done Ben Affleck ain't in the Justice League movies no more. Now Ezra gonna be gone.
He's in J-Lo now. So he good.
He is in J-Lo.
He's in J-Lo, and it's the new movie that's coming out. It's called My Love Don't Cost a Thing, except the big ass mother loving ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah. So now, you know, they were saying J-Lo got more rings than Jordan and
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
That's facts.
It is facts.
What's her name? Elizabeth Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody remembers her. That's a deep cut.
Yeah, she got the Infinity Gauntlet.
Word. She had many suitors.
Yeah,
many of them. You know what I mean? But with this though, you were saying, Nico.
So yeah, my thing was he keep messing up the Justice, the DC stuff. We love Marvel. I love Marvel and the Iron Man and the Thors and Spider-Man and all of that stuff. But like DC just can't get a break. They can't catch a break. And now Ezra out here wilding in Hawaii. Wilding. But like you said, I hope he gets help because seriously, bruh, like you throwing chairs at women and then busting into people's rooms and like, I'm going to kill your slut wife. Like, what?
Sorry. I don't mean to laugh at that, but who says that?
Right.
You good, homie. But who does that? Real talk. Who does that? But apparently he had time that day. You know
I guess
what I'm saying?
so.
He had time.
What was he in the other room? Like, you know what? I've got something to say to them. Kick in the door. Hey, I'm going to kill your slut wife. Like, chill out, bruh.
Man, somebody traumatized that man.
Yeah, man. He's tripping.
Somebody was
really traumatized.
Somebody was
Somebody did something.
No, it's funny because Nico, you know what? You ain't wrong with that. It's like, where did he come up with, you know what?
Yeah. As he takes
I'm going to tell him what I think. Bust open the door. I'm going to kill you and your slut wife. Like, why is the wife a slut suddenly?
Yeah, all of a sudden.
What did she do to him? You know what I'm saying?
What was he in the other room doing? Like, just stewing on it.
That's what I want to know.
I'm going to go tell
what
him
was the
right
origins of this situation?
Man.
Please explain that to me, man. Damn.
He had a bad breakup, or somebody cheated on him.
Slut wife.
Somebody that he loved did something bad to him, boy. For real.
And I wonder if it's just the liquor. Because, like Rick James said, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I was going to say the cocaine.
Yeah.
The
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, the cocaine.
Because to be wilding out that much, like, bruh, he probably out there, like, just polluting himself.
Just gnawing his teeth.
Yeah, just polluting himself, man.
Yeah, slut wife. I'm going to hell. Anyway.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, he needs to find help, find some peace in his heart, and not target every woman on this planet. That's what I think. And stop losing his damn mind. I think that's what it is. And then here's the other thing too. Maybe that's the other thing is access to copious amounts of monies. Mm-hmm. Because if you know that your money keeps flowing, you don't think about that bar tab. You're just going, hey, let's keep going. Let's do shots. Hey, everybody, shots on me. And he doesn't sound like he's that life of the party kind of guy, but he obviously likes to tie one on to the point where he goes belligerently blind drunk. And that's a recipe for disaster. Thank God. I mean, thank God it's just a scratch on the head rather than a mass death of like a multi-car accident or something of that sort. So hopefully they're getting in front of this and he's getting in front of this and they talk this out. And he finds the counseling he rightfully bloody needs, because he really, really needs it, y'all. He got some anger issues, real talk, especially towards women. And I'd hate it to turn into some Ted Bundy type ish, real talk. So, find counseling. But we got to go into our next piece. I think this is going to be a very interesting one because I'm excited because I wanted to get CT's thoughts on these things. Okay, this is a little something different, but I wanted to show you guys a clip that I saw, a couple clips. It's one big clip, but it's been chopped up on IG, and I figured it would be a fun one, for us to take a look at. Yes, there's this video where this woman is basically saying, the title of it is, it's on TikTok, and it was a clip on TikTok, and on this video, the title says, "Woman on TikTok says a lot of women are having kids with men who don't deserve to be fathers, and then look for another man to pick up the pieces." You ready for this, CT?
Man, listen, man, I'm always ready.
Okay, he always ready.
Always ready.
He's always ready.
Let's go.
Okay. So, but just so you know, your shirt is telling me slow down before I hit the break.
Yeah.
Just so you know, because it's yellow.
Yeah.
I get it.
You see what I did there?
I see that.
Okay.
Very clever.
You're welcome.
Very clever.
You're welcome. Okay, so let's take a look at this video.
Warning, some of y'all ladies about to get mad. Feel free to unfollow if you must, but I still said what I said. Some of y'all are out here playing life a la carte when it comes to these kids. You really do be out here putting more thought into your nail color than you do the man you're going to have a child by. You be out here procreate with anybody. I don't know if it be you needing a child to love you unconditionally. You feel your time clock is clicking and you just want a child. You just want something to dress up and look cute on Instagram. You trying to trap the man and you just want a connection with having to have contact with him so you have a baby by him. Whatever the reason is, a lot of y'all are out here having kids with men who don't deserve to be fathers. And then you look for another man to come in and pick up the pieces when that man don't stand up and be the man who we already knew he was never going to be, right? Or stand up men.
Well,
Another man who gonna be willing to come in and take care of me and my child. And before you say I don't need nobody to take care of my child, stop it. Because if you're out here looking for a partner, that person has to have a relationship with your child. And if you're not looking for them to have a relationship with your child, something's wrong with you. So I'm not even addressing women who make dumb comments like that. Moving on. If you out here gonna have a baby with just anybody, you should really be making sure that you prepared for how the dating scene is going to be after the fact. I'm a woman who don't got kids. It's already hard enough to find a man when you don't got kids, let alone when you add on having kids. A whole community of red pill men who are talking to the black men who don't have children and telling them not to take women that got kids serious, just play around with them, string them along, and then go find you a wife with a woman who don't have no children. I'm telling you this because you need to keep this in mind while you're out here dating. Because a lot of these men, they like y'all, they think y'all attractive. They would be with you under other conditions. But as soon as they realize you got kids, they put you in the I'm gonna play with you category. They make these situationships with you, tell you that they just want to go with the flow. They just want to vibe because they are looking for a woman that don't got kids. But in the meantime, they will string you along. So I'm telling you that because you just need to be aware of what you're up against. Women who got kids, your best alternative is finding a man that got kids because y'all understand each other better than anybody. But when you specifically going after men who don't got kids, you have to understand what you up against, right? You have to understand the reality of what's being preached and told to those men. I have a brother and he done everything right. He don't have no kids. He got a good money. He keep himself up and keep himself attractive. Do you think that I'm encouraging him to go find a woman that got kids? No, I want my future nieces and nephews to have a mother and a father in the same household and them all be full. That's what I want for them. Right? So you have to keep this in mind when you just out here being reckless and sleeping with all of these different dudes and not caring who you get pregnant by and then hoping and praying that if it don't work out that you just find another man who will pick up where that person left off. It ain't always going to work out like that. The same.
Okay.
Bars.
Yeah.
Bars.
Okay. And I know, obviously I don't know your background and your history and your story, CT. So I'm not going to speak for you. Okay. But I will speak on my own self or for my behalf and say, Yeah, she was dropping truth bombs all throughout that damn thing. Because she dropped some. Okay. So yeah. So okay. So one of the things I do want to say is that I will be opening up the video chat lines here in a second over this particular video, because I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, ladies and germs. But first, I want to hear from the peanut gallery, hear their thoughts about this and all that. I think personally, in this video in particular, I think she is dropping hard facts. I think it's very, very hard because it's very, very hard for a single guy to find a single woman that doesn't have any children. After you hit a certain age, it gets harder and harder. The older you get, the harder it gets. But when you do find somebody that is of your age and you do, or that's within your age range and she has no children, it's almost like finding a diamond in the rough. Right. But most of the time, I feel like there's a lot of guys that do hold out. Once they find out like, she got kids, damn. They'll still date and they'll still do their thing and all that, but they're still kind of holding out for the woman that is without kids. That's what they're hoping for, because raising somebody else's kids can be very, 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 very hard. Yeah. And trying to co-parent not only just with her, because a lot of times she'll be like, oh, you don't tell me how to raise my kids. Oh my God. And that's one thing you don't want to have. Like, that's one thing I feel like a lot of guys try to avoid, because it is a nightmare. But then also it's the baby daddy, that BD that you got to deal with as well, because he got things to talk about and he got opinions. And he also saying, don't you tell me how to raise my kids. That's my kid, son. You don't discipline my kid. So there's a lot of that goes on. And so that's why I can see why guys who are single that have no kids may string these women along. Yes, I see that. They may string them along until they find somebody possibly better. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But what she spat out was actual facts. And the other thing is y'all don't make permanent choices with temporary people. Let me just say that again. Don't make permanent choices with temporary people. And I say that, and I'm saying this to the women most definitely, because sometimes you'll think, oh, just because you have that thing, the thing that you don't have to take the pill anymore. It's the thing that you have inserted, the implants and stuff.
Thing.
The thing. You know what I'm saying, guys. The thing, the implant. I don't know the title or the name of it. Okay, but a lot of these girls will just sit there and go, "Oh yeah, he can just do whatever he wants. He can raw dog. That's fine. And he can shoot up in the club and everything." And then all of a sudden, you got a baby on your hands. And a lot of times that happens over and over and over again. And then suddenly you're going, "Well, why didn't you learn your lesson from the first time? Why are we doing this again?" There's a lot of that going on. And then, I'm sorry, I'm speaking as a man in this world that has dealt with this situation a lot, that instantly thinks that, okay, they just put the responsibility of their children that aren't even yours on you. And it's like, wait a second, I didn't even bear these children. I will love them. I will care for them. I will be there for you. And I will be for these kids. But you cannot put this responsibility, all of it, on me. These ain't even my kin. And we just met 3 days ago. You see what I'm saying? And that's a problem. But let me throw it over to Nico, and then I'm going to throw it over to you, CT. Nico, thoughts?
Yeah, she was spitting all facts. I think it's a situation where you have to understand that if you're a woman and you got all these kids running around and you got 3 different baby daddies, let me try not Cam Newton myself here.
You better be careful now.
I know, right? You got all these mattress trophies running around, and you trying to tell me that, oh, well, if you're going to date me, you're going to have to do this and you're going to have to do this and that, and you're going to have to wait a little bit. And I'm sitting there looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids. No, I don't have to do that. I'm not. What? You didn't make all they daddies do that? And then, like you said again, having to deal with the baby daddy. So now I'm dating a woman and I got to deal with him coming over or him being jealous or him being crazy. And that's a whole nother situation. So you got to understand. And then not only that, what about the kids? So, and I'm not saying like women shouldn't go out and have their fun or whatever like that. But when it comes to sex, ladies, you control that because you have to allow men to be intimate with you. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say something?
Yeah,
real
go
quick?
ahead.
I'm just with what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
It takes two, baby. Yep. So as much as you say, oh, it's on her.
No, I'm not saying no.
No,
yeah.
too,
so don't
right?
get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's just only specific, just on women. It's definitely on the men, and we can talk about the men too, who are having all these kids with all these different women and not taking care of their kids. So that's a whole, another thing. But what she was talking about here was basically, putting yourself in a position of like having all of these kids with all these different baby fathers and then expecting to still be looked at as I don't want to say a trophy, but a good get. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like something that men want to go after. And to be honest, speaking from a man's perspective, and y'all can, correct me if I'm wrong or agree or disagree, but I'm me personally, it was back in the day, way back in the day. It was this girl, like she was so fine. And I met her and she was like great, good personality and everything. And I was like, so what's up? Like, you got kids? She was like, yeah. And I'm thinking like 1, 2. All right. No, I got 5 kids.
What? Bruh, what?
5?
And you stuck around though?
No.
Okay, I was going to say.
No, I did not. I was like, oh, word? Huh? What'd you say? My homie's calling me. Very nice to meet you. I'll catch you on the flip side. Because that's a lot. Like, that's a lot. Especially if you're a man if you don't have kids. Like, I don't have kids. So it's going to take a lot. I got to like you a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be in your life and then also be in your kid's life, because I know if I want to be in a long-term relationship with you, the kid comes with that.
Fact.
So I have to be, very, very into you and also willing to be a father figure for your kid.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it's, just be careful out here. I don't know. That's my take on it.
Okay. Well, CT. Thoughts?
So before I even touch on the situation, I gotta tell you the aspect I'm speaking from. I'm speaking on the aspect I ain't meet my real dad till I was 16.
Wow.
And I had a stepdad, but I hated that boy. I'm talking about I took him down through there, bro. Like it got to the point where, bro, you trying to whoop me, I'm catching the belt, like all that. I'm doing push-ups in the room. Like when I get big, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like that's who I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, but now that I'm older, I respect him because you stuck around through all that. You feel what I'm saying? You stuck around through it all. So before all of that, like the internet is a cancer because you got to look at like all the women y'all follow. I'm pretty sure they post something like relationship goals. This what I want. You feel what I'm saying? But so they only going off what they see, but y'all don't know what be going on behind closed doors. You feel what I'm saying? So and then you got certain women that got medical problems. So they can probably only get pregnant a certain amount of times before they start having problems or whatever the case may be. So certain women be wanting kids or they be ovulating at the time that they had sex. And this might be my only time I can have a kid, so I gotta have it. I don't believe, or you got people that don't believe in abortions. You feel what I'm saying? So it'd be like, all right, I'm stuck in the moment of to have a baby or to not have a baby at all.
Right.
Whether the dude ain't there, whether the dude ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, ain't gonna take care of the kid or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's just so many different obstacles in different ways that you can go with this in particular topic. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't no right or wrong way. You gotta know what you want in life. Point blank period. And you just gotta just have faith in who you have faith in. Cause I know everybody don't believe in God, but if you believe in something, you gotta have faith in it, because a lot of people you see potential in them. You see potential in somebody, but if they ain't doing what you need them to do or what you want them to do, then that person ain't for you. But you will still try to bring all right, I'm gonna use my for example, my situation for example, and I ain't gonna talk too deep into it, but like
You good?
when you got high hopes and high expectations for somebody, sometimes your high expectations will exceed theirs for their own self. You see what I'm saying? So it's hard for them to see what you see in them because they think less of their own self. So when you put two and two together, it's like, damn, they having a battle with themselves and you to meet your expectations. And that's a hard thing to do, to meet somebody else's expectations, because a lot of times like y'all, for example, like y'all heard my music, y'all be like, yeah, I can see you going here, but I can only see myself going here. So if I'm only looking here and y'all looking here, it's hard for me to see what y'all see. That's the same with having a kid. That's the same with taking care of a kid. It all going to the same umbrella. So at the same time, you gotta look at the person that you dealing with. You gotta look at the person that you're dealing with. What's your dreams and aspirations before I met you? Before I start talking to you, what you see yourself doing?
Facts.
You know.
100%.
I mean, Go ahead.
Nah, yeah. It's important to know who you getting involved with, right? Like,
yes.
And I mean, and also on a spiritual level, like anytime you're intimate with somebody, like, you know, they say like you give a piece of yourself to them, and they give a piece of themselves to you. So it's a spiritual thing as well. So I'm not saying that, you know, you can't be out here and sowing your royal oats and doing your thing, but just, you know, be careful. Like you said, if you are going to have a kid with somebody, just understand that person is going to be in your life for the rest of your life.
Forever. Because
you raising that kid together. So, and it's you going to have to co-parent. You know what I mean? It's not going to be good for either of y'all if you always fighting, and it's not going to be good for the kid either.
Hell no.
So it's important to take those things into consideration when you are thinking about having a kid or not thinking about having a kid and thinking about, you know, just getting your rocks off. Wrap it up. And also, not just for having kids, but people are gross.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just saying, like, you never know what somebody's got. You crabs. It's all of this stuff out here. You gotta be careful. I'm just saying.
No, you ain't wrong though.
I'm just saying. Like,
people are just
you get done and you like, why am I itching?
Yeah, the gift that keeps.
And some of this stuff, you know, you can't get rid of. Man. Like, you know, I don't want to get too gross on here, but y'all feel me. Because some of y'all got that shit.
Yeah.
Some of y'all nasty as hell.
Yeah. Body bumps for life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No bueno.
Not at all, man. Not at all.
Be careful.
Yes, be careful. Okay, so let me just say this. You know, and I'm really happy that we're having this conversation. First off, I put in the video chat real quick. We're gonna do a quick flash round because I know we all got things to do and it's getting late at night. We started late, but I'm happy that we're having these great conversations.
Yeah.
First show with the guest. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is great, man.
And
real talk.
And
love to have you back on again.
Yeah, round of applause to you, my brother, because yes, you brought some good convo to the table. And
the conversation ain't over yet. Okay, let me just say this. And if he could just stop kicking my damn camera, we'd be Gucci. You feel me? I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. But here's my thought. And then, of course, I just pinned the video chat up above so you can click on it, jump on. Love to hear your thoughts. Make it short and sweet so that we can all have a conversation about this. Make it short and sweet, okay, so that we can get as many people in as possible, okay? But here's what I'm going to say, all right? I do have my thoughts about this. I've already said a bunch of it before, but at the same time, I'm going to piggyback off of what these guys have said. Guys, I mean, this is towards the fellas. Fellas, wrap it up, B. Wrap it up. I don't care if she got the UID or IUDs or the shamalama ding dong all up in there to block off any of your, you know, she pulled the goalies in there. Okay. Sometimes the goalie's on a break. I'm just being real. Sometimes he's off on the side, stretching so he doesn't pull a hammy for the next game. So when you're in there, sometimes he's thinking it's scrimmage when it's actually the real game. And then next thing you know, you come out with a damn trophy. And you're like, how did I win this baby? How did this happen? So please, guys, be smart. Don't care if she goes, oh, I have the thing. Don't worry about it. So on and so forth. You can just, shoot all up in the club. Don't get me wrong. It feels fantastic. But at the same time, it is the stupidest thing you can ever do. Because still, it does not automatically guarantee that you are going to not have a baby at the end of this scrimmage. Okay? We talk about practice, man. Okay? Not the game, practice. So when you're doing practice and not going for the big game, wear a rubber. Be smart. Okay? Same thing with the ladies. Be smart as well. It is 2 to tango. If she says you could still go, no, I'm just gonna hold on. You know what I'm saying? Babe, hold on. Pull out the old thing. If it dust coming out of that damn packet, don't matter. As long as you're staying protected, y'all. Shoot. Be smart out here. Don't be dumb. Because here's the thing. On top of that, I've been in a relationship in the past where the woman had a kid. And I'm telling you this, and this came from a movie I saw a long time ago, but it was very, very true. The hardest part of breaking up with a woman with a kid is not breaking up with the woman. It's breaking up with the kid. So every single time you are going in, and these guys agree, they're all nodding their heads. Sure. When you get emotionally attached to a kid, especially if you've been with somebody for a long time, and you basically are raising that child as well with them too, maybe you're not married, but you're basically like a stepdad to this child. It is the hardest thing to do sometimes, is to break up with that child and for that child to understand why you are leaving, so on and so forth. That is the hardest part. For me, that's one of the reasons why I steered clear from women with children, because it hurt too much. When the breakup was over, I was still going, oh, how's the kid and all that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he did this and that. You know what I'm saying? That connection you have with that child is real. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes more real than you had with the girl that you had the relationship with. So that's the only reason why I say that. And also I just think, and that's just a side note. The other part of it is, ladies, you need to be more responsible with your stuff too. And I get it. Some women feel some type of way about whether to or not to. You know what I'm saying? Do the procedure. You get what I'm saying? And I get it. I commend y'all for any single mother or woman that has decided to keep a child. That is a brave thing and is a scary thing to do. But I feel like if you've learned from one mistake, you should learn from that mistake. Don't repeat it 7 times over. Because none of those guys that you're letting go all up in the club after you've been out in the club drinking colors and talking trash with this dude who probably doesn't even pay his taxes, probably has terrible money, doesn't even know what a bank account is. You just let that dude go all up in the club. Now you got to deal with him for the rest of your life, or at least for 18 years. I'm just saying, put these things into reality. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? It's the reality of it all, y'all. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents on it. You know what I'm saying? Choose wisely, ladies. You hold the power when it comes to that stuff. We got some people in the line. So we got Nur in the house. Hello, Nur.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing, sweetheart?
I'm good. I've been listening to the stuff. So, I have my hood on. Sorry.
And I appreciate this is one of my day ones, real talk, one of the many day ones. But she's also a mod for the show, monitors and make sure that all the things, no crazy people are up in here, do crazy stuff in the chat. So shout out to Nur. I love you, girl. So what's on your mind, real quick? Speak on it.
Oh, like for me, it's very important for a woman to choose the father of your child. You cannot willy-nilly just sleep with everybody. But what now it's very triggering if you say you have to be submissive. Immediately, this modern feminism will throw you onto the fire and say that, oh, you are that kind of pick-me woman. I grew up in a very conservative family, where we look at patriarchy. We look up to our husband and fathers for guidance. But it's when you submit, it does not mean you are his servant. I think there was one lady who said, "Oh, so basically you are sex slave to your husband." I was like, "What the hell?" You see, you cannot reason with this crazy modern feminism. They are far gone already. To them, I tell them, enjoy your 100 cats, because there's no way you cannot have a logical discussion with them, because they always say, "Oh, so you bow down to whatever your husband says." Say no, you keep serving your husband and your husband keeps serving you. It's a two-way street. It's not just one person. So it's ridiculous, if you say. And now they're promoting all this whorism, okay? The whore, like you sing,
Hold
you
up.
dance.
Whorism?
Whorism, WHOREISM, whore. You are a whore. And then after that, you dance up down on the pole, and then they make their butt cheek clap, and then they want a man. I'm just saying the truth. I'm sorry. I've been holding it so badly because
she's not sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not speaking the truth.
I'm speaking the truth because the women are just crazy, because they be showing their goods, and then they say, "Oh, I want this high value man." So what is your value? 20 years down the road, your grandchildren will see your OnlyFans account, and you be proud of it.
Yeah.
Everybody in their mama saw your coochie and your tits. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just.
Hey, 100. And she needed. You know who needed her? Cam Newton needed her to translate what he was saying.
Exactly.
Because she just put it into perspective and said it the right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And
so,
this is
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I love my husband. It's a two-way street. And men also have feelings. Men also have emotional needs. But this feminism nowadays just don't want. They expect the man to be robot. When a man cry, they say, "Oh, you're not a man." What type of man cry in front of a woman? That's a real man, because he's showing you he loves you. He's willing to be vulnerable in front of you. So you have to accept it, but do not use it as a weapon in the future when you guys argue. That's number one. Women like to weaponize whatever they found, and then they throw it back at the man. So I'm just saying, I'm old school. I'm 47.
Why aren't you calling in the show more often, dear?
You're my favorite person.
Shoot. No.
You're my favorite person now.
Come on.
You gotta be.
I'm just telling you the truth.
What the hell, man?
I'm so angry because
she's taken, guys. Get your own.
I'm just mad, And then if you say anything to this young woman now, they will crucify me. You say, "Oh, sit your ass down, old lady. You don't know." I say, "Okay, you enjoy your 100 cats. Do not say, 'Oh, Jesus sent someone to me.' Jesus already sent one or two somebody to you, but you rejected him. You let him sit in the friend zone. That's where your real soulmate is. It's because, you know why I know? Because I used to do this. I put my husband in a friend zone. And then later, I realized that I fucked up. We have to take accountability for our own shit. We cannot blame the other's gender. You messed up. I also messed up. But you have to sit and make common ground and say, "Look, I messed up. You messed up. This is not Disney Channel, okay? It's not Cinderella all the time." Sometimes my husband breathes like an asshole or sneeze like an asshole. I also don't like him.
You like an asshole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He sleeps like an asshole. I literally have to learn karate in my sleep because he elbow me all the time. I tell you that so many times I wanted to choose attempted murder, but I stopped myself. But you see, almost 14 years married with 4 kids, 2 boys and 2 girls. As for the safe sex, well, the 4th one was an accident, and then we both got Pikachu face. Then we have, I did put IUD already, so I don't want to be pregnant.
But
anymore.
At the same time, y'all are married, and
we married.
And that oopsie happened when y'all were married. But then women who are out here that are always that are running around, and there's dudes out here too, running around pollinating, cross-pollinating like a mug, and not knowing when to stop, and not knowing when enough is enough. And that's
I
what's
know.
sad about
Yeah,
this.
that's what it's that is what's wrong, and the double standard, and then
No
this
doubt.
modern feminism, they only choose the convenient when it's convenient for them, or they say they're feminists. So I don't agree with this modern feminism. I'm 47. I'm Gen X. We don't deal with this bullshit because we know how to treat each other with respect. We have to respect one another.
Yeah.
I let other people talk.
Right. No, I appreciate you hopping on and dropping those. I mean, you just dropped some serious bombs right there.
Gems.
You know what I'm saying? Serious gems. Real talk. But thank you for so much. It's good to see your face, girl.
Thank you, City. Thank you, Nico. You funny though, Nico.
Oh, thank you.
He ain't shit.
You funny too, Pascal. You always be number one. You know that.
I'll talk to you soon, sweetheart. Love you.
Bye.
We got Michelle in the house. Hello, Michelle. I am good. How are you? Hey, Michelle, I don't know. I don't understand what you're trying to say, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. But if you can, maybe if you do you have a friend with you?
No.
Okay. Well, so then try telling me what you're trying to say here one more time. I don't know what she's trying to say. Hey, Jen, what are you trying to say?
It looked like
it looked like a.
she was talking about. She
Oh,
talking
she
about.
talking about
murder.
So you're
Yeah.
talking about the? Are you talking about the murder?
Yeah.
There we
Gotcha.
go. So you think it looks like a grown man?
Thank you. It's with me.
No,
Yes.
and that's shout out to. Yep. So you do think it looks like a grown man? Okay. The funny thing is Michelle, there's a lot of people, other people in the chat and in this room, not me, but there's other people in the room that do think that it is a grown man. But to me, I think he's a young boy. So you think he's a grown man? I don't. Me, I don't think so. But Nico, what do you think?
I agree with her. Definitely a grown man. That whole confident walk that he was doing, was dragging the thing, like it was a very confident walk. You know what I'm saying? And as far as comparison to like where he was on the tree and then the bushes that he walked by, like he was above the bushes. Now I know what CT was saying earlier, some of these kids might be, tall and stuff like that, but I just, to me, it just felt like the way he was walking and with the confidence and the swag, it looked like a grown man.
So you tell me it was Kevin Hart, like a Kevin Hart's height,
grown little man. It was a grown little man.
Okay,
it was a grown little man.
Well, Michelle, thank you so much for hopping on and throwing in your 2 cents. All right.
Bye-bye.
We got one last call. Tyler Hackner, what's up, man? What's on your mind? Speak on it.
Yay, I'm the last call. I was gonna watch Better Call Saul, so I'm gonna make this one quick.
You're good, homie.
So what was I gonna say? I was listening to Nur earlier, that first call, and I was like, oh yes, that that's pretty on point. as for me personally, I mean, I'm a almost 20-year-old college undergrad, so it's not like I have like decades of experience or anything.
Right.
And I'm single, so that it's not like but I can say I've learned a lot, and just from hearing you guys talk and hearing the chat, hearing the I think just knowing your boundaries, knowing to like respect yourself and respect your woman, I think that's a good thing to do.
Absolutely. I also think it's incredibly important to choose wisely. Yes, you can respect any woman, you can respect any man or respect any woman, but if you are with the wrong person, imagine procreating and popping out a whole bunch of offspring with somebody that you can't stand, but you're just being respectful to. I mean, it just sounds like a nightmare to me. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a deep, fiery pit of hell of a nightmare, in my personal opinion. But
Yeah, I mean,
it does, and and to be honest, as I just think that I just think that, as you said, choosing wisely, that's one thing, and the other thing is that I think it's knowing when you've chosen wisely, or knowing when you found like the right person. I feel like that's important.
Well, you know what? This makes me think of something really, really quick. And I want to throw this to CT because I'd love to hear his thoughts on this. Real quick, before we wrap up the show. Is it hard? Do you think it's hard out here? Not hard out here for a pimp. We already know that. But I'm saying, is it hard out here? Is it hard out here to find a quality person? Like, as far as being a man, you're a cisgender straight male, okay?
Yeah.
So is it hard out here to find a woman in your world or no?
In this generation, it is, because everybody got motives. Everybody want to be what social media is like.
The highlight
I'm
reel,
not blaming.
right?
I'm not blaming nothing on the music. I'm not blaming nothing on that. But it's like that's they go to.
Right.
Like, I Meg the Stallion, she'll talk about like how she fucking multiple dudes, or she trying to get money out of them. Or you got Cardi B, but it's like they promoting music. Y'all is feeding into their music. Cardi B is married, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, they're doing their thing.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion got a whole man, but she talking like she ain't got one. You feel what I'm saying? It's entertainment.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when you implement the internet is a real deal cancer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to live what they see on the internet, but it's like
and put it in real life, which I don't like.
Yeah, behind them closed doors, everybody human. Everybody got feelings. Everybody got emotions. You know, everybody wants something. You know, everybody want to feel like something. So it is hard to find somebody that's wholesome as you're pretending to be. You know what I mean? So it's real hard, especially in, like I said, in this generation. Like, for marriage, for example, like, I'm gonna just be 100. Like, I mean, I know what marriage is. You know, and I grew up wanting that, but like nowadays, it's like, for what? Man, I can go talk to somebody's wife right now. Like
Right. I'm
not
not really.
Damn.
I'm just being honest. I can go talk. I can pull a man's wife right now, and I'm in my 20s, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's how. Like,
I'm about to enter my 20s, so that's.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like it's a different time. Like, marriage is not what it was 50, 40 years ago. It's
totally different ball game.
You could catch somebody wife by her on a bad night, and you can scoop them and score. Like, the world's most dangerous woman is a vulnerable one.
Entanglement.
You know what
That's right.
Hey,
It's 3 o'clock and I'm
we ain't
faded.
even gonna talk about. We ain't gonna talk about Will, man. He going through it. He going through it. Man,
We already crossed that bridge.
Smacking us in the face.
But the world's most vulnerable one, the hardest woman, toughest woman is a vulnerable one, man. So you can catch one of the most faithless women at their lowest point, and you can score. You can score, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, marriage ain't what it was. Like, these wholesome women who your mom is, who your grandma is, it's hard to find them. You know what I mean? Because nobody's teaching them. The internet and music and, you know what I mean, entertainment is what's teaching them nowadays. So that's what we got to know about.
Word.
Everything's changing more rapidly, and just I'm not about like that kind of social media clout like that. I don't know. I'm currently a community college student. I'm just here trying to live my life. That's really about it.
You just a squirrel trying to get a nut, man. That's it, man. It's all good. And you like everybody else. You are just like everybody. And when I say the average Joe, I don't mean that in a belittling way. You just are like all of us, me, you, everybody in this room. We all just want to have that we want to have a good life. We want to make a whole lots of monies. You know what I mean? We want to have a great sex in our lives. You know what I mean? Whoever it may be with, the cheats, and die happy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Die within being knowing that you've lived a life of fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So we all want the same thing. Absolutely. It's just a matter of who you're spending that time with, you know, and knowing that your time is precious. So just being smart on spending the right time with the right person
Absolutely.
is the tough part nowadays. Because I think that it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. A lot of it is. We are looking, like what CT said, we're looking at the highlight reels, aka the IG. That's what our main focus is. You know, our TikToks, the Facebook, well, not really Facebook, but the TikToks and the IGs. That is just
I don't even have TikTok.
highlight reel. You know what I mean? So, but hey, Tyler, thank you so much for coming on, man. I appreciate it, my brother. I gotta let you go. All right.
All right.
Much love, man. Talk to you soon. Peace. I got a super chat really quick. Spivvy said, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Hey. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. He says, much respect to Pascal, Nico, and the guest. 100. Thank you for sharing facts. Fire emoji. I appreciate it too. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to have CT Finesse in the house, you know what I'm saying? Chopping it up with us, telling us, just being able to share these getting on this random roller coaster ride, which is called the Pascal Show. So I appreciate you coming on and chopping it up with us and all that. But before we wrap it up and all that, one more time, please tell people where they can find you. Go listen to your first album and all that.
Oh man, I'm on all platforms, man. You type in CT Finesse, my album out now. It's called Birth of a Bastard. You type it in, man, it's gonna come right up. I'm on Instagram, Big Bastard, BIGBASTARD _CT Finesse, man. Y'all go check my Instagram out. Y'all go check my music out. I got a new tape on the way called what it's called? I was just playing.
I was about to say what?
It's called Boss Homie Way. Heroes Never Die, man. Y'all go check that out too. That's on the way. But in the meantime, y'all go vibe to my tape, Birth of a Bastard. There's plenty of stuff on there for y'all to listen to. I promise you. Out of them 10, 12 songs y'all listen to, I promise you, y'all gonna love at least 5. That's my good word. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the introduction to what I got going on.
There it is. So be sure, go check him out. He's got some really great stuff coming up. He's already got some stuff already out right now. You definitely want to go check him out, okay? So look him up, tastefully cyber stalk him, okay?
Yeah,
Tastefully.
sure.
All right? He's with it. He's like, come on with it, baby. Sure. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest underdog, man.
Man.
I'm the biggest underdog, man. I love people count me out, man. I'm going to show everybody wrong real soon.
You heard it right here on the Pascal Show. Anyway, guys, I appreciate all y'all for being on. Nico, of course, Nico Smith in the house. Thank you so much for being on, my brother.
Hey, thanks for having me again, my brother.
Always, man. Always. I'm going to see you tomorrow, right?
Indeed.
There you go.
Be back.
Indeed. He'll be back on to talk about more craziness and have some good times with me as well. So be on the lookout for that. But I will be on tomorrow morning, of course, to talk about whatever craziness that's popping off. Be sure to tune in for that. But before you get going, do me that one small favor. Hit that like button down below. Crush it. Make it scream out your damn name. And of course, if you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button. It'd be really great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. All right. We're working our way to 100,000 subscribers. We're this close to 60,000 subscribers. I mean, we've been making some moves, baby. Okay? The family's getting big. We're building an army, baby.
Shaking and baking.
You know what I mean? Shaking and bake.
Shake and bake.
You know what I'm saying? Shake and bake. All right. But anyway, guys, it's time to get going. Much love to you guys. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next one. CT want to pull up the Nixon peace signs. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.